going to make a short video about hardware that I would suggest to get if you were a student or a parent of a student, and you wanted to start, you were involved in online tuition. Obviously, as a tutor, I've got quite a bit of hardware, and you might not think it's necessary to get that much as a student or as a parent of a student, but definitely some things would be very useful. So I'm on Amazon just to demonstrate the prices and to show some of the products. One of the things that maybe the most important thing I would say is either a pen tablet or a tablet. So what's the difference? Let's have a look. So pen tablet, go to pen tablet, and here we have a pen and a tablet. So, and this one's 40 quid. You can get them cheaper actually. Some you can get really expensive ones. This one's a pen tablet with a screen built in. I spent about 100 quid on it. But both these are quite good, and you could probably get an okay one for about 30 quid or something like that. What it means is that you are able to draw, use it like a pen. It'll have pen sensitivity, so you'll be able to draw thick lines, thin lines, and you'll be able to actually draw on an electronic online whiteboard, which me and, well, any of your online tutors will almost certainly use. You'll probably find that once you get the hang of it, that you'll want to use it for lots of things outside of actual online lessons. So it'd be really, really good to do any of your work, and it means that you can do a lot of things in a paperless way, which is going to be really handy, especially when it comes to then sharing it with other people and so on. So this would probably be the number one thing that I would suggest if you were going to invest a little bit of money and to improve the quality of online lessons. End of the day, if you're going to have online lessons anyway, you're already investing money as it is. So I would say, if we're talking about quality of learning, how much learning is actually going to happen per pound, per whatever amount of money, then you're going to get a higher rate of learning per money if you invest in this tablet. That was the first thing I would suggest. Now, if you've already got a tablet, not a pen tablet, what's the difference? A pen tablet is essentially like an iPad or a Samsung type thing, something like this. So if you've already got one of these, you may not need to invest in a pen tablet. Difference being is that a tablet like this, a Samsung tablet, or one of these slightly cheaper ones, they won't have as much sensitivity as using a pen tablet. So you won't be able to write things quite so clearly, quite so comfortably as you would do with a pen and paper or with a pen tablet. And it also means you're using a different device to your desktop. So you would, if it comes to sharing screen, it'll be a bit trickier because you won't be able to. You could share this screen on a Zoom call, but that would be separate to your laptop. So let's say you're using a laptop and this, you might be using this thing here to connect to the whiteboard. You won't be able to share what you're doing on the tablet with the tutor unless your tablet and your PC or laptop is in the Zoom call or whatever, or Google Meet call, Microsoft Teams, whatever it is you're doing. You can just do that. You can join both times, but it just makes it a little bit more complicated, and you end up with certain limitations. For example, Zoom calls, they put a limit of 40 minutes if more than two people are in the meeting, and so there are some limitations there. If you were to join on the Zoom call with this and not your laptop, that would be fine, apart from when you're moving this around, the webcam won't capture you very clearly, and so not like I'm being captured now, because I've got my monitor in front of me. I've got my pen tablet right here, and I can write on my pen tablet whilst I'm clearly visible. So there is some drawbacks there. As I said, the sensitivity is not as good as a pen tablet either. The other thing that I was going to talk about, iPads. iPads are, if you get an iPad and an iPencil, I think it's called, Apple Pencil, something like that. I believe they're very good sensitivity, so that would be as good as a pen tablet, but then the screen as well on top of that. So that would be quite a good thing to do, quite a good thing to invest in. So if you already had an iPad, then I would use that and then see how you get on. So that could be quite good. There are ways around it. You could, for example, join the whiteboard with your pen tablet, but stay in the Zoom call on your PC. But as I said, you won't be able to share your screen with your tablet if that's not in the Zoom call. So pen tablets, that's be the first thing that I would suggest. The second thing I would suggest is another monitor. So if you had another monitor, so if I just search monitor, how cheap can I get a monitor nowadays? Brand new one, 100 quid. That's a really pretty big one there. I mean, they will give me all the more expensive ones first, but as you go down, I mean, that's 22 inches, still pretty big, right? 66 quid. They come down a little bit more. If you go second hand, you could probably pick one up for about 10, 20 quid. It won't be that great, but it'll do the job, and it'll be a second screen. This will mean that you can see my screen and yours. We can both share screens at the same time, and that makes the lesson even better. So obviously all these things require a little bit of know-how, but these are the top two things I would recommend. I did mention some other things in a previous video, which I may link to this video, but these are just the top two that I would suggest, especially the pen tablet.